Buckle your seatbelts, it's arm day. And it is a little bit late. A little bit freaking late. So this lift might have to be condensed a little. But either way, biceps, triceps, and probably some side delt, maybe a bit of abs, are going to get pumped, and there's no freaking doubt about that. No freaking doubt about that. So yeah, plan. Look, I'll probably do an alternating back and forth. I've been liking doing that. No, actually no, I changed my mind. I think we're gonna do all of, actually, I'll just see what I feel like once I get in there. I'll either do all of triceps first, or I'll do an alternating. I don't really want to start out with biceps, so we'll just, you know what, we'll just fucking get in the gym and lift some heavy ass weight. Now, if you don't have a dedicated arm day and you want bigger arms, what are you doing, right? Like, bigger arms are just cool. I don't think there's anyone except for maybe, I don't know, if you're like a freak, like an absolute freak, who doesn't, and I say that like as in they have huge arms, who doesn't want to have bigger arms. And don't skip out on forearms either. Now, we're not doing them today because I already hit them pretty hard. And obviously we're short on time, so they're one of the muscle groups that doesn't matter as much. But I still want to fucking train them. So I've already trained them a bunch this week, or this cycle. So we're not hitting forearms today. So it'll just biceps, triceps, side delts, maybe abs. Let's just get in the fucking gym. Yeah, because we're in a fucking rush. I'm gonna be filming one of each set. And we already did fucking dumbbell curl, and I didn't film it because deal with it. Now, the reason I'm fucking backwards on the machine is because it hits way more fucking triceps. Alright, I'm gonna finish a few more sets here and we'll do some kind of bicep curl. Alright, we've already done one here. We're gonna do probably like 4 more. It's just basically a preacher curl, but if you do it on the bench, I don't know, it's good variation. Whew. Yeah, I'll do 2 more. Alright, for those counting at home, let's just do a stock take. We've done 2 sets, dumbbell, bicep curl, which I didn't film any of. We did 4 sets, push down, tricep push down. We then did 4 sets of bench, dumbbell, preacher curl. And we're now probably gonna do 3 more tricep extension on the D handles, because the D handles fucking slap. Then we'll probably do maybe 2 sets of cable curl, and then I'll probably burn out with some
pullover machine, because for me, I basically only feel that in my triceps and a bit in my chest, but I do not feel it in my lats. So it's honestly a really good tricep burner. And then if we have time, we will do some side delts, but arms is the priority. And because I was late, we're obviously rushing through it. So hopefully next video we'll be back to normal and I'll actually film the sets properly. But I'll film this one here and then maybe I'll film one of the rest and I'll just give you an update. Alright, we'll do a freaking recap of everything we did in the car, because I know I didn't film like 90% of it. But let's just fucking check the pump. You gotta have a good music. Alright, let's get in the fucking car. Right, let's freaking bounce. I have got to get home because it is fucking late and I have work tomorrow. But I digress. Alright, now, because I only filmed like 3 sets of that, we'll do like a full stock take. So we did 2 sets of dumbbell curls, which I didn't show. We did 4 sets of tricep push down on the push down machine. And honestly, hitting that like in reverse, like sitting the wrong way, hits the triceps so much more. So like, you just have to get the seatbelt really tight, but as long as you do that, it's like crazy tricep. We did 4 sets of that, then we did 4 sets of the preacher curl, but on the bench. And the reason I did it on the bench, I mean, just for variability, right? And also the bench has kind of like a different angle. So I don't know, it's just different. I warmed up on that and it felt pretty good, so whatever. Then we did 4 sets. Yeah, 4 sets of push downs with like a double drop set on the end with the D handles. And triceps were absolutely cooked after that. Then I did 2 sets of cable curl. Biceps were pretty much done after that. And then I just went back and forth between fucking lateral raise machine, so slamming some side delts, and modified candlestick, which is like the best ab movement ever. It's body weight. And it's like actually a good movement. Most bodyweight movements are shit, but you can only get like 10 reps if you're doing it properly. So like 12, whatever. So I did 3 sets of that, and then I did 3 sets of cable crunch. So triceps, biceps, shoulders, and abs pumped. Which I think is exactly what I said would happen at the start of the video. Look at us. Now, what I will say is I think there was more of an emphasis, or I'm putting more of an emphasis on my triceps over my biceps. Because at least when I look in the mirror, right, my biceps are kind of already pretty clear. And obviously I want bigger biceps, but I want bigger arms in general, right? I don't want to look silly. I don't want to have a giant bicep and no tricep. And from just looking at my arm, in my opinion, I think my biceps are a little bit ahead of my freaking triceps. So at the moment, at least, and I know I'm dieting at the moment, so there's not too much I can do about it, but at least getting into the freaking habit for when we finish this diet and actually get to put on some mass, which stay hyped for. What, like 11 weeks left, 10 weeks, almost 10 weeks left of this diet. We're gonna be shredded, and then we're gonna put on some freaking mass in the summertime. Or I guess if you're in not Australia, the fucking winter time. But whatever, we're gonna put on some mass. It's gonna be great. But for now, we are locked in to this freaking diet, okay? And I'll kind of give some like diet tips like every other video, because I think the majority of people, more of the general populace is trying to lose weight than they are gain weight, right? We can do bulking tips when I'm bulking, but at least for me, I don't have to rely on any of the tips and tricks, because I can normally put away a shit ton of food, which makes dieting a bit more difficult. But anyway, I'd say most people are trying to lose a few. And I think the tip is, don't eat what's conventionally diet food, right? Or don't get in your head, I'm on a diet, I'm gonna eat salad. I'm gonna eat eggs for breakfast, salad, then I'm gonna have some nuts, and you know, maybe you do that for a few days, you eat the most like classic, like not even lifter diet, just like diet, when like what the general person would call a diet. Then, oh, I've been good today. Those are the last words you ever want to say. I've been good today is never followed by something productive. I've been good today is almost always followed by a freaking 3,000 calorie cheat meal. So what you want to do is track your calories, right? And I'm not going to say take an it fits the macros approach, but sometimes if you need a cookie, if you're tracking your macros, you can just eat the cookie, right? Like, I'm gonna go home now and probably have some kangaroo mince with rice or potatoes. If I really needed the cookie, just cut out some of the potatoes and have the cookie. Now, that's obviously not gonna fill me up as much, but I've planned out all my meals and spaced them out in a period of time where I'm gonna eat that, which is gonna be probably my biggest meal of the day, and then just go to bed. So I'm not having to stay up late in the kitchen thinking I've got nothing left. But anyway, point of that, just track your macros. Especially if you're doing it for the first time, you will be freaking surprised what you're consuming, right? Like for the average person, I would say it's like starting to track your macros. You can make some changes very quickly that can make some big fucking results, right? I know I've harped on about this a bajillion times. Doing something as simple as changing anything with sugar to the sugar-free substitute can save you hundreds of calories. Changing to a fat-free sauce, a fat-free mayonnaise, can save you hundreds of calories. Just choosing like the smarter option can save you hundreds of calories. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you want like a full diet tip video or full day of eating or whatever. Next video,
we're gonna try and get back to normal. Today was just a bit rushed because I freaking left it late. Anyway, tomorrow's a rest day, and then we'll see you for back the day after.